Hi, welcome back to my channel. Okay, so this is my 2-week check-in on my 16-week transformation program with Fitbodies. Like I said in my first video, I have worked out my whole life, okay? But then my surgery and COVID, and then I just kind of got in a rut and whatever. Point is that I've been working out at home for 2 weeks and I've been like limping around everywhere because my body's so sore. The moral of the story is, if you look at someone you think, oh, they're like skinny or they're not overweight or whatever, it doesn't mean that they're in shape, because I was not in shape. I'm still not, but it's crazy how underused, underworked my muscles are. But I burn, but in a great way, like in a really accomplished feeling kind of way. But yeah, it has been so I started out with 4 days a week. And like I said, this is all at home in the comfort of my own home. Sometimes I do it when MacKenzie's here. Sometimes I do it once I drop her off and I have some time to myself. But I started out with 4 days a week and I've just upped it to 5 because summer's coming. Let's jumpstart this bod. And so I've got it on Monday, Tuesday. We have a break on Wednesday, and then Thursday, Friday, and Saturday I work out, and then a break on Sunday. I totally don't mind Sunday or working out on Saturday. I just have the 2 days, with my husband, all of us as a family, but, I just slide a little piece of the day out. It's no problem. And actually I'm getting to the point where I'm like, oh, I can't wait to do my Saturday workout versus, oh, I have to do my Saturday workout. So that's kind of a bit of a mind change there. Also feel like I'm really tired. Well, my body's very sore and because I'm working it. But at bedtime, I'm like feeling really tired and I struggle with insomnia. So I really feel like it's helping me in terms of my sleep quality, because once I'm down, I'm down for the count. Another thing, I mentioned in my first video that I was really hoping that getting back exercising regularly would help with my mental health, because I do struggle with depression, and I'm really sensitive to seasons, aka shitty ones, like the winter and the fall. Honestly, anything but sunshine. So, but I feel like I wake up and I'm a little lighter and brighter. And I'm seeing that in only 2 weeks. So I'm really, really happy. I mean, my main goals here were to improve my mental health, get strong, and hopefully improve my sleep quality. And already 2 weeks, well, we're into the third now, but I'm really, really happy. And, in terms of my body and progress, I mean, 2 weeks it's a bit early to be, side by siding. This isn't, MacKenzie's not a miracle worker. So we have to build this. So I'm going to need a bit more time. So I'm not going to include any 2-week photos in here because honestly, I don't see a difference. I feel a difference, but I don't see one enough to be. So we'll wait for pictures on the next update. But one of the things I forgot to mention to you guys in the first video is how MacKenzie and I, Fitbodies, communicate with each other. How does she teach me from my home if she doesn't come here? So we use an amazing app called Trainerize. I believe it's kind of like the leading app for personal trainers. But inside that app, it tells me every day what my goals are. So it will say, Tuesday, full body workout, and then it will say stick to your macros plan, which we'll get to that. Then it will say drink 3 liters of water, and it'll say get 10,000 steps in for the day. So once you've completed those things, you tick it off and it goes to MacKenzie, and she knows that I completed those things for the day. I was on my nutrition. Or maybe if I didn't hit my steps, she would also, know that. And then we use that data to discuss in my checkups. Also, I can send her videos anytime, chat with her inside the app. And then she sends me videos back at my 2-week check-in, I filled out a form that says, how are you feeling? How how is it to go number 2? Are you feeling any different that way? Are you tired? Like all sorts of things that are just natural at a check-in. But again, it's just data for MacKenzie to sort of assess where we're at, assess how I'm doing, and then choose to up my calories, bring my calories down, add another workout, remove a workout. There's so many things she can adjust as she's getting to know my body as we progress. So because I don't want to lose any weight, my cardio program is to hit 10,000 steps a day. So I borrowed from my mother-in-law a Fitbit because I used to have one, but I have no idea where it went. I ripped apart my room, but I can't find it. So this is using the Fitbit to record my steps. I'm sure you can use any, if you had an Apple, I don't know, whatever. But you just need a step or even a pedometer if you were to put it on your waist. So this records my steps, and my goal is to hit 10,000 a day. And then, of course, like I said, in Trainerize, you knock that off and check it off. Let your trainer know that you've completed. And then what else? Okay, so in the beginning, MacKenzie wrote up a whole meal plan for me, and it's by grams because we're counting macros. Now, I'm not a macros pro, okay? So here is the overview that I understand. Depending on your body type, depending on your activity level, depending on all sorts of different things, what you want is the perfect balance for your body and for your body type of protein, fat, and carbohydrates. Okay. So MacKenzie, the professional, is the one that started me on, I don't even know what I'm at right now, 46 grams of fat, 120 grams of protein. I can't remember my numbers. I'm sorry. Anyway, I'll send some screenshots of my sweet apps and stuff at the end of the video. But the goal is to stay within that balance. The goal is to hit it. Don't be under and don't be over, because we figured for my goals exactly how much I need of each category. So I use my Fitness Pal to track those numbers. I put in all my grams. Every time I eat something, I add it in, it minuses and shows me what I have left for the day. I used Fitness Pal for, I don't even know how many years, as a younger woman, which I always use it to count calories. But macros is absolutely the way to go. It's so much more detailed, so much more calories. You could eat, 3 cheeseburgers and be over your calories, but you had way too much salt, way too many carbs, not enough protein, and way too much fat in those 3, but that could have been your whole day's worth of calories. With macros, we're going by those 3 different pillars. So when I eat a Baby Bell cheese or something, for example, it has a bit of fat, protein, and next to no carbs. But you know what I mean? It's just a way more detailed, way more accurate way than counting calories. And actually, it doesn't bother me at all. I find it, and I'm learning the value of each food as I go. So it's actually kind of entertaining. I've always been the tracker type though. So it may take a little while to get used to if you're first starting using any of these apps. But otherwise, from there, you get used to it. It's super easy. What else? Well, other than being, absolutely beat and kind of embarrassed that I'm horribly out of shape, not strong at all. It's just, I find it's just been really rewarding. And I haven't had I don't think any of the workouts go over an hour, even 45 minutes, which is really nice. Obviously, everyone has a busy schedule, but I just do them right in my entryway. And you need very little equipment. I showed you some of the equipment before, but the peach bands, around your thighs or around your shins, and then doing your squats. Those are super effective. And then your super bands, I was doing some back today, that with my holding the band in here, stretching. And then dumbbells, really. I just got 2 10-pounders. I'm sure I'll work my way up to something higher, within this 16-week program, but 10 pounds is just fine for me right now. So it's not a crazy amount of equipment and irritation and whatever. It's awesome. I just like loving working out on my workout days. The rest day, obviously, I like that one as well, because by the time rest day comes, I'm fried. And so we're only inside the third week, pardon me. So as we go, MacKenzie adjusts my workout and gives me like whole new sets of things to do. So obviously, muscle memory, and you don't get bored of doing the same one for 16 weeks, and you got to progress, right? And then like I call MacKenzie anytime I want. And I felt like I was sort of looking like kind of puffy the other day. And so MacKenzie adjusted my calories a little bit, took down some of the carbohydrates. So when I say it's fully custom, like it really is. She judges by how I feel, the pictures that I send, the things that I'm concerned about, and my body's general reaction, to the program. And then we adjust it for exactly what it is that I need. So it's no problem for her to just go in and adjust these things. And I have to tell you, I was puffy and just looking kind of like fluffy. And then we adjust the calories 2 days later, I'm back to not looking like that. So it really is, it's a pretty amazing science. And I feel like even though I went to the gym and worked out all the time, and I've just never known this much depth of, kind of how your body works, how your body absorbs drinking the water and what it does to flush salts. And, it's pretty wild. So I'm blabbing on now, but honestly, I love it so much. I'm going to throw a couple screenshots into my cool apps that I use. Yeah, it's just been really great so far. I'm so happy I did it. Obviously, first 2 weeks have been really difficult. Rest day, I'm like, I just want to go to sleep. But you got to push through. Energy breeds energy, and there's only one way to get it, and that's to push. So it's great. Yay, 2 weeks in with Team Fitbodies, and I'm absolutely loving it so far, and I love I get to do it at home on my own time. Okay, guys, I'll see you at my next check-in. Maybe I'll be totally cut by then. Bye.